You see, for the longest time, I've always felt like I was a bit different from my friends, like my peers. And you know why? Because I always feel like, okay, my friends, they always try their best to be in the social setting. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel today. It's Precious here, and basically I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you guys today. So this particular video has been on my head for a particular while, and as I decided to film this vlog today, this sitting down vlog today. You see, for the longest time, I've always felt like I was a bit different from my friends, like my peers. And you know why? Because I always feel like, okay, my friends, they always try their best to be in the social setting always, and they always try their best to be the life of the party. Anywhere they go to, they are always there, you know. While me, on the other hand, I just prefer to spend my time alone with my thoughts. It's either I'm working on something or I'm just alone and watching it. I just like being alone and spending time. I just like enjoying my time alone, you know. And if I'm not doing all of this, I'm either, you know, reading my Bible and all that. At times, I've struggled with the feeling like, oh, Precious, there's something wrong with you. Like, what's wrong with you actually? And like, I'm not living up to the standard of how a normal girl should behave, or the expectations of how a normal girl should behave. I'm a more introverted than extroverted, but that doesn't make me any less valid or worthy. It is just who I am. It is just who we are actually, and we should actually learn to embrace it wholeheartedly. And in fact, there is nothing wrong with actually being an introvert. It is something that we should learn to embrace with all of our hearts. So you see, for an introvert like us, our quiet time with God is not just a preference, it's a lifeline. It is a place where we'll find peace, comfort, strength, and solace from. But sometimes society has a way of telling us that something is wrong with us, of we enjoying our quiet time. So this is a place where we can truly be ourselves actually, without the pressure of the society around us, without the pressure of friends around us, or the expectations of others lying on our shoulders. Like we are lonely, like we are antisocial, we don't socialize with people and all that. Being introverted doesn't really mean that we are lonely. Nah. It doesn't mean that we're lonely. It only means that we value our alone time. It doesn't mean that we are also antisocial. It only means that we value deep, meaningful connections over shallow or petty talks. What I'm practicing at the moment is this, and I'm going to that stage by God's grace, is any conversation that is not beneficial to both of us, that we're not gaining anything from, my dear, I will not involve myself in that kind of conversation. That's why if you, I don't know, I'm thinking of doing a family kind of thing, you know, that if you know me very well, you know my family well, you understand that I'm one of like the most quiet in my family. I barely talk, except when they say, oh, Precious, your opinion on this and all that. Although I'm a talkative around those that I'm very close with, not like a really talkative though. I only talk when necessary, but any kind of conversations that it's not beneficial, that will lead to gossip, that is not meaningful and all that, I try my best to run away from that kind of conversations. And you know the worst part, these people that I'm actually having conversations with, like they will now be thinking in their head that, oh, that we are sadists, we are this, we are that, and all that. So to all my fellow introverts out there, I want you to know that you are not alone in this. You are not weird, you're not strange, you're not abnormal, you are beautiful, you are unique. We are just different. So I want you to embrace it. Let your light shine anywhere, even in quiet moments. Because remember that it is in the stillness that we are able to hear God's voice well. So let's lean into our introverted nature and let this lead us more closer to God. Don't quote me wrong, being an extrovert is not actually bad. But know this, don't become who you're not because you're trying to please others or you're trying to be more like your friends around you. Stay strong, keep shining always, and practice self-care. Very important.